What it do? It's Power Wow, 2 Cups, the Iceman, already, the People's Champ, no sleep, tell Houston, already.
You can find me in Houston, riding in, candy trim on poking rims, with a 10 and a friends, trade the truth, riding right behind, 2 cups full and I'm on my grind, talking down, respect my mind, I show you boys how Texas get down, Rolex time, top left back, on my nuts cause I got that sack, papered up to the roof it's stack, hoes wanna hate.
I don't know, growing up, it just was something that I just, I always took to, I was good at, at athletics and stuff, but I wasn't like finna go to the league or nothing, and I could tell. So, I had fun playing basketball, football, and all that, hanging out with my homeboys and all that. And I could work hard, work hard in the gym, work hard in the field, but I ain't really care about, winning the game like that. My mind was on the after party, you know what I'm saying? So, and getting to the after party and wanting to DJ or wanting to hang out by, OG Ron C, who was DJing, and watch him, Michael Watts DJ. It's just something I just love, and even earlier than that as a kid, my mom, when she cleaning up around the house, listening to music or whatever, and it's just something I always, she would put me to sleep singing songs to me. So it's something I just always took to me. I just love music. I always got a lot of support from my mom, and my pops. It's something my mom instilled in me was hard work. And if this is what I wanted to do, she had no problem doing that. But if it ain't paying the job, if it ain't paying the bills, it ain't really a job. That's what she told me. So, I got to go get me a job that's going to pay the bills. And if I want to do that, fine. And she encouraged me to do that, and she really did motivate me to want to, to pursue that, instead of just going to college. I was going to college because my mom was a school teacher. So, it's something I wanted, of course, getting an education is something that, she really wanted me to do. But, when I was in college, I really wasn't in class learning. I was out there on the steps of the UC selling CDs, in front of the dorms, just selling CDs and getting my grind on with my music. And then, when my music ended up turning into my job, it just was, I think that's what really motivated me to want to work harder, is because, it was always that, it ain't a job if it ain't paying your bills. So I always wanted to make it pay my bills, so I just loved it. And then, also with the music, Michael Watts, he used to always try to teach me how to turn my hobby of music into a hustle, how to make money off of it. And, he was a real big part of that. Him and OG Ron C, they taught me how to sell CDs and how to make CDs and what goes into it. And Ron C taught me how to DJ, which was a real big part of everything I was doing. So, what I'm saying? And, it's just something that was in me. I just love music, and they, I just wanted to always pursue it.
I need drugs in my life, like right now. Some oil in my cup, like right now.
I always just, for me, it was a hobby, So I never thought that it would, amount to #1 records in the country, #1 songs in the country, platinum plaques, world tours, all kind of craziness that you never thought. We always trip off of, man, where we at, what we doing, like, man, off of rapping and got us here. It's some crazy things you never think would happen, but just as proof that hard work, faith in God, and being real 100 with your people will take you a long way.
My car ain't got no ceiling. I know these boys gon' talk down, but for haters I got no feeling. Feel that paper in my pocket.
Man, I don't know the most memorable. It was a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know if I have the most memorable. Man, I went on tour with Travis Barker and the Mixmaster Mike on the I Am Music tour. That was real memorable. Getting to be a part of that and go on stage with Travis and Mixmaster Mike. And Yellow Wolf was out there with us too. And as a Famous Stars Straps as a family, we was out there putting it down. It was a lot of fun. Rick Ross was out there too on the tour, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake. So it was a crazy tour. So being out there, being a part of that, I think that was pretty memorable. So, but I don't know if it was my most memorable, just maybe most recent.
Right now, I'm on it and I know it. I ain't afraid to show it. Yeah.
Man, Pimp C used to always tease me because I used to write him when he was in jail. So every time I see him, he'd be like, yeah, Power Wow was on that square shit writing me when I was in jail. He was on that square shit. Well, he was my pen pal, man. When he was in jail, man, I used to write him, you know, just tell him to keep his head up, you know, tell him, you know, we had love for him, we represent for him out here, we can't wait for him to come home, all them type of things. But he used to always tease me though, man. You know, he always tease me. Paul, I was on that square shit, writing me when I was in jail. So that's probably maybe my most memorable about the pimp. Rest in peace, Pimp C.
Been my blunt, relieve the stress. Yes. They prices going up, mine going down. If you wanna,
I got my mixtape No Sleep Till Houston. I put out with DJ Drama, and I'm working on another one right now with DJ Who Kid. So be on the lookout for that coming real soon.
my blunt like right now, bad bitch that can fuck like right now, right.
Oh man, you know, I don't know. That's a good one. I say my purpose right now is to get money. So that's what I'm out here. My focus and everything is on getting money. So I don't know my ultimate purpose in life, but right now, my purpose is getting money. What's up? It's 2 Cups, Power Wild, the Iceman, People's Champ, Chick Magnet, all ready. It's going down. Codeine Coma right here. Yeah, FlyTimesDaily.com.
You owe me, that double cup is lonely. So pour some of that juice. I'm leaning tough, that ain't enough. I need at least the deuce. These tricks about to get loose. A bad bitch to the roots. I'm papered up.